and welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And today we are day 1, part 2 of the 7 Days Digi 2021 collaboration with Dearjuliejulie and Kara Brandon Creations. There are several of us elves who are going to be showcasing this kit through the next 7 days, but I'm going to link the Etsy shops for Julie and Kara down below, where you can go grab your digitals and play along. Also in the description box below, I will make a list of all the other elves that are playing, or you can just search the hashtag 7 Days Summer Digi 2021, and you will find a massive amount of inspiration over the next 7 days. So this is page 1 of Kara's. We have a couple of tags, pockets, some ephemera pieces, and then this is Julie's, all ephemera pieces. And I've cut these out, and I'll show you what I've done with today. Now, keep in mind, I did show you my cover this morning, or in part 1, and I have since gone through and I have fabric glued on the outside, and I'm going to be using this cover fabric throughout the journal on various pieces so that everything will pair together. As you can see, I still need to go through and trim off sections here. And then this is going to be page 1. And I lost my paper stack. There it is. And then this one, got all too many pieces. This will become our day 2. So I'll have ephemera pieces on this side and on this side. And this is what I've come up with. I have taken, I lost a piece. There it is. I got the idea for doing the snag-free hidden paper clip on PaperKraftD. She is one of our elves, and I will link her channel down below. I will link her video for the mass making of these hidden paper clips down below. I also followed one from Tina at Shabbydabbydoodah and just played. So I've taken one of Julie's ephemera pieces and I cut a tag that was 1 3/4 by 2 1/4, and after dusting with some glitter glues to get some fleck and shine in there, then I went back and I made the number 1 from Dearjuliejulie's flinch card digitals that I have printed at 3 by 5, I believe. I'll double check and let you know tomorrow what it was that I did. I either print them at 3 by 5 or 5 by 7. But I'm pretty sure they were 3 by 5. Anyway, and then I punched it out using the 7/8 floral circle punch. Now, I've done something a little different in what I've done because I wanted that to have some dimension. I glued a couple of pieces of just plain white cardstock together so that I've got almost like a thin chipboard weight that I glued that number onto, and then distressed everything. So that's my hidden paper clip. Then I made this envelope pocket, and I'm going to show you tomorrow how to do this envelope pocket. I believe this is another one that I got from Tina, and it uses junk mail envelope. And I went through this paper pad, Chloe Lane from the Paper Studio, and I found coordinating papers that will work with what I'm playing with. So I have the green, I have these blues, and I have these pinks. And they've got kind of a houndstooth and some dots and stuff with them. And those coordinate really well with the digital kit. So I've used that as my background. Put one of the digi sheets, one of Julie's ephemera pieces on the front. And then I took one of the tags, again dusted with the, let's see the shimmer on there, with the glitter glues, and I added a piece of fabric for my tap. Now what I did was, I took and stapled it to the front, just the front, and then when I forwarded it to the back, I glued the back in place so it covered the sharp edges of the staple. I try to cover my staples whenever possible. And then this one came from off the bottom of, let me see if I've got a full card here. Of this one, I just cut out the watermelon description and the stuff that was down at the bottom, and distressed the edges and made an additional tag to go in that pocket. There was that one. Now we have this pocket that was from Kara's. And I didn't do anything special to it. I just cut it out, folded the back pieces, and then I will glue these down to the page. And I added a little bit of bling, and then this was from Kara's as well. And I backed it with some of the fabric again to bring in a little bit more texture. And then this tag was also from Kara's, and I really didn't do anything different to this, other than just I added a hole reinforcer that I made from 3 pieces of white cardstock, a piece of brown cardstock, and then a smaller dot. This one is 3/4 inch, I believe. Yes. 3/4 inch dot in the center, and then punched it out with a standard 1/4 inch hole punch to make that way I could get a good pull on the fabric to get my knot in there without worrying about ripping the top of the tag. And later, through somewhere in this 7-day video, I'll show you exactly how those went together. But they give you a nice dimension. And then this will go in this pocket just like that. And then I have one more. And that is this one. And this is another one that I got from Tina. I used the back piece from Dearjuliejulie, which is what she calls one of her large tags. And I used it as a background. And this will glue to the page. But then I also made this pocket and another one I'll show you in full, but right now just a quick tutorial. You take however wide a piece of paper you want and however long, fold your top down and try to be semi-even. And then just fold this up. Now what I found worked is if I folded this up this way first and then went this way, then I had a better understanding of just how big my envelope needed to be. But then I can come back and I can either leave it folded up like that, or I can come back and fold it up this way. And you want to leave just a little bit of a room so when you fold it, it doesn't crunch. And then you've got an envelope pocket. And so this one, I added the word watermelon from Kara's. I punched out a butterfly. Actually, I punched out 2 butterflies from another one of Julie's tags. Yeah. And I put one down flat, glued it flat to the envelope. And then this one I just glued the body down so that my butterfly has dimension. And then this will flip up. This will fold down. And I have all kinds of writing space on the inside. And I'm using a combination of the green graph, yellow legal paper, and blue legal paper, or ledger paper, to do all of these. So, and then this has a pocket, so this will slip in there. I think that's where I had that one. And that one will slip in there. And then I've got this one, not sure where it's going to go yet. Then I have this one, trying to keep these in frame. Then I have the Paperclip and this big pocket here. And that is my first embellishment pieces for day 1 of the 7 Days Summer Digi 2021 collab with Dearjuliejulie and Cara Brandon. Hope you'll come back tomorrow and see what day 2 is, what I have in store for day 2. And tomorrow, I'll show you how we made this pocket. I will be using one of these pockets throughout the journal on just about every day. I like the style, and I'm also going to have a variation to show you later on in the 7 days. So come back and see what's going on. In the meantime, remember to like, share, subscribe, and check out the other gals down below. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Creative blessings.